It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. That she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres so they return. What if her eyes were there? They, in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven, and through the airy region stream so bright, birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand, as if I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. She speaks! Or speak again, bright angel. Thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven. Unto the white, obturned, wandering eyes of mortals they fall back to gaze on him. And he bestrides the lazy, pacing clouds, and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and thou no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. Oh, what's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. Oh, what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doth thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take the end there. Call me beloved, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stonest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, to sing, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to me, and I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb. Is the place set, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here?
With love's light wings should I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are now stopped to
They
me!
do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies no pale in thine eyes and 20 of their swords. Look thou the sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
But not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight. But thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction found thou out this place?
By love, who first did taught me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet were thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would adventure for such a merchant's price.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush but paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. So fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearst, thou mayst prove false, as lovers' perjuries, they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown it, be perverse, and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. But else, not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. Therefore thou mayst think my behavior light, but trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware my true love's passions. Therefore pardon me, and not refuse this yielding to life's love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips with silver all these fruit trees
I
up.
swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circle orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, good night. As sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, don't let me so unsatisfied.
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
Gave thee mine before thou didst request it. And yet I would it were to give again.
Hast thou withdrawn for what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again. And yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as thee. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Juliet! Oh, here's a noise within. Dear Abigail, unarmed good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but till I will come again.
Blessed, blessed night, I am afeard being a knight. All this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy business of love be honourable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that shall procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite. And all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Madam! I come anon. For which thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. Madam! By and by I come. To cease thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love as schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo! Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this tasseled gentle back again. With bondage's horse I may not speak aloud. Else would I tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo's name.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
My knives,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. It's 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay, the happy still forgetting any other home but this.
It is almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird who lets it hop a little from her hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with silk thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would I were thy birth.
Sweet, so would I, yet I should kill you with much cherishing. Oh, good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Dwell upon thine eyes,